Okay, I wanted to make a little video about a Twitter page that followed me. And who knows, it could be literally following me. I'm not sure, but maybe this is some a way to counteract some of your targeting. I'm not sure. I don't know if these people, how they really operate, what they do, but I just wanted to go over a few of the things. And again, this is a commercial for them, but if you're targeted, this might be something you want to research a little bit. So this is called psyop as a service. Psyopily follows you. Uh, we provide covert marketing, communications, and public relations service for credible individuals and organizations. I don't know how they determine that. So right here it says Psyopily provide provides stealth investigation services that leverage OSINT and HUMINT to give you a clear understanding of your adversary, enabling visibility into capabilities, activities, resources, and assets. Need a deep investigation into an individual, group, or organization? Talk to Psyopily about human investigation services. And then go down a little bit further. This is the one that kind of got me. Competition is a sin. So this is to find a way that just destroys your competition. This one. Want to distract, disrupt, demoralize your adversary? Come talk to us about our psychological operations, psyop services. So here's their website. And there's three different categories. Psyop. Discrete provider of psyop, OSINT, and HUMINT services, ethical, crafty, and clandestine. psyop is a service. We provide a covert marketing, communications, and public relations service, one that allows you to covertly disseminate carefully crafted message to target audiences, in order to influence their emotions, motives, reasoning, and their behavior. The audience can be individual, group, or organization. We disseminate messaging through a variety of social platforms, blogs, and groups, use different content models. The ultimate goal is to deliver effective messaging to the right audience using covert methods that do not reveal the original source of the message or the motivations of those behind it. Ultimately, a psyop can have almost any goal, but we will never engage in defamation or operations where we think criminality may be involved. We are very selective over the psyop work that we do. We perform that work for, who we perform that work for, and we would never engage in work that ran counter to US-UK national interests. So that sounds good. I mean, right there, that part, because that's been what's going on with, yeah, I don't know. I'm confused with this whole thing. And then they have OSINT, which is, oh, here, turn this around. I don't even know if I'm on the camera here. It's facing away. So this says, open source intelligence operations are operations that are designed to gather data for analysis and exploitation. Deliverables are typically detailed written reports on the target. That sounds like a dossier to me. Providing key information relevant to the investigation, together with a comprehensive analysis if you require one. We begin We begin by gathering any and all information that can be gleaned from overt collection across all types of media, governmental and corporation reports, financial documents, scientific research, commercial vendors of information, the open internet, and the dark web. We then collate and document the data, including the sources, and prepare it for further analysis and exploitation. Our onset reports will provide you with detailed insight into a subject of interest, be it individual, a group, or organization, giving you actionable intelligence that can be leveraged in investigations and legal proceedings. So, how do they know that some of the information that's been put out there about you, different photos and things like that, maybe stolen off your phone, or you know, the things they use with character assassination, making things up? How do they know that that information that's just out there on the web is actually from you? That's one of the issues I had with this. Okay, so the next thing is Humint, Humint, a discrete provider of psyop, onset and human services. Okay, Humint as a service, human intelligence operations are planned operations designed to gather data on our adversary for analysis and exploitation, involving personal contact with the target and target's acquaintances. Intelligence is gathered using a variety of social engineering techniques and is almost always done remotely. Sources can be neutral, friendly, or hostile, and may not be aware of their involvement in the collection of intelligence they can provide us with. Sorry, that threw me off right there. Sources can be neutral, friendly, or hostile, and may not be aware of their involvement in the collection of intelligence. They can provide us with information about specific knowledge, relationships, and networks of interest. The manner in which human operations are executed is dictated by your requirements, strategy, goals, and the limits you place on the operation. Before we participate in human operation, we ensure that has clearly defined and realistic objects in order to mitigate against the risks of direct contact. Psyopoly.com. I sent these people a message and asked them how they were getting away with this without violating the First Amendment, people's First Amendment, and Fourth Amendment, mostly the Fourth Amendment. I said, if this is something you're doing to counteract what's been going on, like fighting fire with fire, then I might not have an issue with that if they're going after people that are just doing this to people for money. But if these people are only doing this for money and they're not doing the right thing, it says in here only from credible sources. I don't know. That's a tough one. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Check this out. They followed my Twitter account, and I don't know if it's because they liked what I was having to say on Twitter or if they just wanted to follow me. Maybe I'm getting targeted again, targeted more. Because I spoke out against the local police department because they're involved in my gang stalking, driving by me, hitting the lights and sirens, going code 3 when they're not on the way to a call, violating my Fourth Amendment, harassing me, organized harassment. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Have a good night.